What is up and welcome back to a brand new Civ 6 American video. So far we have almost spread our freedom ideology throughout the entire world. And right now it is looking like soon everyone will be wearing our blue jeans and listening to our punk music. Um, Aside from the Civ 5 references, right now we are looking very good. 200 faith, gold, 12 diplomatic favor per turn, 600 culture, and 600 tourism, essentially. So right now, all we have to do is wait, get enough faith to buy a few more rock band units, and then we could just push to victory. The longer the game goes on, the more tourism we will get. I am building a few builders up there to start building Maui improvements towards the north to get even more tourism. And I feel like I do have a few great musician slots to fill out as well. And I'm really the only one who has theater square points for the great artists, writers, and musicians, so we should be able to get most of them. Another rock band, thank you very much. Didn't have any good promotions, which kind of sucks, but a rock band is a rock band. I'm going to start chopping everything, and I do want to build at least one seaside resort. I feel like seaside resorts are better than these Maui improvements, even though they're on the coast. I have almost 300 diplomatic favor that I am choosing not to spend yet, but eventually we will try to get a few more great works. I don't even know if we can hold any more great works of writing, though, which is kind of the problem. I did lose suzerainty of Rapa Nui, which sucks for sure. I have to hold off on building those Maui improvements. And there we go, wish you were here, and the plus 200% tourism to Great Works of Music policy slot, and a seaside resort. I am expecting our tourism to be damn near 700 next turn. I'm going to find a natural wonder, because that's where I can play rock music too. And I can't. Okay, that kind of sucks. Yeah, natural wonder. I want to find one where I can like play a use my I can't speak, my rock band on, but I can't, so I just put him at a wonder and send him to his death. There we go, headliners, that is a promotion, victory in 75 turns, and yep, we're making damn near 700 tourism per turn. I'll definitely be able to finish before 75 turns. It's definitely not going to take 75 turns. But yeah, we are going to chop stuff towards Urumqi and the cities we stole from Mongolia. When I said they were going to be useless, I lied. They ended up being extremely helpful building seaside resorts and the Maui unique improvements. Um, I could definitely build a few more Mauis right now, right to the west of Canberra and south of Brisbane. Yeah, the culture would just be absolutely enormous from that, making damn near 700 culture per turn. Right here I tried to fit another seaside resorts and start building forests everywhere. For some reason I couldn't end up doing it, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Give me the mine, give me even more tourism, and we do have about 700. And we did get headliners again, which is very nice. We're going to get social media, and I think it gives a tourism. It definitely gives more tourism for you. So right now we're going to be looking at about 800 to 900 tourism in a few turns. I think all we really need are 1 to 2 more rock bands, and then our tourism will just naturally catch up, I think. We'll build a coal plant, it's fine, and an aqueduct to help increase growth in that city. This is the point of the game where I'm just building shit for shits and giggles, mainly because we already have everything we already need to win the game. So Rapa Nui, oh, hey, I'm suzerain again, yes, very nice. Okay, yeah, I'm going to start getting these, things I need soon, I don't know what they're called. Policy slots, social civics things, science but culture. I'm gonna send Amani to Rapa Nui because I don't want to lose suzerainship of that city-state anymore. This is towards the end game. We can't afford to waste time. I will do the Ghost for 11 thing because I want even more tourism, obviously. Right about damn near 700 per turn. And it does look like Scythia is having some loyalty issues of her own. She better watch out or she's gonna get backstabbed. But yeah, we are going to chop the forests I just planted like an idiot. A few more faith buildings never hurt anybody. And yeah, I'm just going to start putting even more Maui improvements wherever I can. This rock band ended up being the best in the entire game. I think he gave me like 5 solid rock band performances. Okay, I think I can build a few more Mauis towards the south of Brisbane, and that is a lot of culture and tourism I'm getting out of those guys, which is great. I'm going to also get a lot of tourism towards the south, and I did remove the deer tile, and I'm just chopping everything I can at this point. I'm going to build some Mauis towards the north now, another rock concert, aging rockers. They did what they were supposed to do, though, so I am not sad in the slightest. Plus 50% tourism when you have a trade route, social media, that is what we need. And we are looking good so far. Another massive flood in Taruga and Cardiff. There goes those city-states. Let's make friends with Kangas. I do not want a late-game declaration of war to screw me over. Okay, I can't build any seaside resorts for some reason, so let's just chop everything. I wish I didn't plant those forests. I could have had even more Maui improvements. I did accidentally buy a settler again, like a dumbass, instead of a builder, so I'm going to send him towards the south because there are a few seaside resort and Maui places I can put him. Well, not seaside resorts, it's the cold, but there are a few good places I can put him. Give me online communities and let my tourism skyrocket. I do have trade routes to only 2 civs at this point, but in a few turns I should be able to change that and get a trade route to everybody. So, we are getting the Eiffel Tower in 11 turns. I'm guessing nobody wants that wonder. And yeah, Scythia is dealing with a lot of loyalty problems. She does have a city named Neapolis, though. But she didn't take out Rome. There were only 6 civs in this game. I think if you settle more than 15 to 20 cities, it starts picking names from, like, other civilizations, which I think is pretty cool. But it's definitely not historically accurate. Yeah, these 2 northern cities not doing good production-wise, and I need to get more trade routes to send to different people. Could have built a few more trade routes this game, but I felt like gold wasn't really needed for a culture victory. I was kinda right, you don't really need gold, you need faith more, and culture, which is something I heavily focused on, especially towards the end of the game. There's Boston. It's funny, Boston's in the cold like it should be. But yeah, we are going to build one more Maui improvement with this builder. We are going to win, it says in about 36 turns. I am hoping to shorten that even further with a few more rock bands. And we did get distributed sovereignty, which is going to help us even more. Getting diplomatic favor, having diplomatic victory as a backup, and getting all the tourism policy slots that we need. So we are going to buy a trade route to send to Mongolia, and we're going to buy a coal power plant here. We'll send some guy to Cusco because they are starting to build spaceship projects. I will disrupt the rocketry.
Secret ingredient is crime.
Another rock band, thank you. Near future governance next turn. That is exactly what I like to see. And this game should be wrapping up right about now. Yeah, 24 envoys in Rapa Nui, that is not going to change. Suzerainty anytime soon. Let's just give him to Magnus. It's not as if anything's going to come from that. Yeah, let's send this guy to Mongolia. Thank you. Give me another Maui improvement. More Maui improvements. The more the merrier. And I predict in about 20 turns the game should be won, especially with the rock band. We are making 1,000 tourism per turn pretty much, which is just insane levels of tourism for turn 263. Culture, sorry, not tourism. Our tourism's only at 800. So we are going to build the what? Can't build a Maui improvement there because Mongolia has a first tile with a forest on it. Did get a seaside resort though, very nice. Although I do feel like seaside resorts should give appeal to nearby tiles, it would just make sense. But then again, it might be too broken. So, right now, we are towards the end of the game. Our science has definitely sputtered towards the end, but I already got flight and didn't really need anything else, so I was able to switch off science policy cards. We are going to send this guy to New York so we can send a trade route to China, the Silk Road as I like to call it, and soon we will have a trade route to everybody. Just 750 tourism, that is kind of weak shit. But we should be able to get another great rock band unit soon. Nuclear fission soon, nukes are nice. And global warming next turn, even more envoys. I love all the envoys you get towards the end of the game. Cultural heritage is definitely a really powerful few policies that you can get. Send the trade route to China. Yes, sir. We do have a trade route to everybody. We're going to build a dam here. Just because it takes a while. And I don't want to have to keep telling my cities to build shit towards this end of the game. Okay. We are just going to chop the forest and build a few more Maui towards the south of Urumqi. I probably butchered that name. It's a good thing no one from Mongolia watches. Okay. Okay, right now our military score isn't looking too bad, although we all know we get crushed by Scythia and her super upgraded units. Alright, we are making 3 uranium per turn from a city-state, which is pretty awesome. I don't think I'm going to build the Manhattan Project, though. I'm already towards the end. We are going to win a tourism victory soon. Chop that forest, thank you. And yeah, I'm just going to start doing projects everywhere. We'll build a few more Maui improvements towards the north. We are getting another rock band, I think next turn, maybe the turn after. I think I just get like one more rock band and then the game's over. Um, but yeah, this is looking like the end of this video. There is the Eiffel Tower. Even more appeal. Probably should have built it earlier to get natural parks, but I'd rather spend them on rock bands. But it is the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future Civ 6 content. And this is the penultimate video, so the next video will come in the next 2 days.